Hello everyone, it's AJ, and today I tried to do another vlog. You know how I've done a couple of vlogs by now, and they've all been terrible, but it was mostly because I was trying to practice for the one I'm making right now. And I failed even worse. I just failed miserably. I did worse this time. I don't know how I managed it. Actually, I could probably guess why I failed horrendously, because I was just way too excited and just forgot to actually record things. Shocking. But so it was my birthday, and basically I decided to treat myself to a manga tattoo, because why the fuck not? And not just any manga. Obviously I had to be Bungo Stray Dogs, didn't it? So, my day started just as it normally would, because I was an idiot and not take this week off on holiday from my work. So there, I'm up at stupid o'clock in the morning, going to work. Having to deal with all of life's joys. But anyway, that doesn't matter, because as soon as I was finished work, I was out of there. I was not hanging about for anything, because I needed that done. Well, first of all, my friend actually came to pick me up because she hadn't seen me on my actual birthday, so spent some time with her. And then it was tattoo time. Literally the rush home, get myself nice and cleaned and moisturised for the appointment, and then making sure that I had all the essentials. There we go, so the essentials I'm bringing with me. I have my water bottle, just plain old water to stay hydrated. My brew to have some sugar, because you need to keep the blood sugar up when you're basically getting stabbed. To also help with the sugar, peach loops, because they're the fucking best, and also I can just kind of chew on them for ages, so it helps if I'm in pain at that point and I can chew down on something. And then obviously, being that person, I'm bringing the volume in which my panel is coming from, because why not be that kind of bitch? And also, look how pretty. Yay! There we go. This will keep me going. This will keep me alive, hopefully. Okay, so, the fit. Basically, the main thing is that I am wearing very loose as fuck trousers. Because we do not want any incidents. And it's a lot easier for my artist to obviously tattoo me, and I don't need to worry about trying to take off my clothes later on and rub against the tattoo, so yay. Also, got my little geeky earrings in, cause geeky, yay. But here we go, looking like a twat. Woohoo. Let's go. And also to make sure that I had actually reasonable clothes on, I had to be comfy, and also something that wouldn't irritate said tattoo when taking off any item of clothing. So yeah, that was a very fun outfit on the day where Scotland decides, oh yeah, we're going to bucket of rain, despite the rest of the week had been beautiful, bar the day before, which was the actual birthday. Yeah, the 2 days that I really needed to be nice were horrendous, and yet every day around about it was beautiful. Why didn't I get that treatment? Bitch. Typical Scotland. But anyway, so had the fun waiting at the bus stop and having to deal with the fact that 2 buses didn't show up when they were meant to, and then me starting to panic, being see if a bus doesn't come now, I might lose my fucking appointment because I'm going to be so fucking late. Oh, thankfully, we got there, with actual time to spare, which was amazing given how, I missed 2 buses that I'd planned on getting. Well, I say I missed them, they didn't even fucking show up. So, hey. And I thought I was going to be fine trying to get a bus into Glasgow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Apparently no, because it's my fucking luck. But no, walked in, such a cute wee studio. I should actually say it's called the studio. So if you want a tattoo and you're near Glasgow, highly recommend. Lovely service, lovely people. Very nice. I'm not just saying that just because I got a tattoo down there. Honestly, best fucking experience I've ever had in a tattoo place, and this is my 5th tattoo, so Just saying. And then got to work. My lovely artist Celia, absolutely bonkers, fucking love her. Like, just started chatting like the most amount of shite. Gets my stencil on, we just like hype over it, and then literally as she's starting off the line work, she goes, so I started reading this because of your tattoo. It's like, yes! Because funnily enough, I had actually found her because she had done a different Dazai tattoo. And that was actually how I found her, and I actually said that to her. I was like, that was actually how I found you, because I was looking up manga artists, like, nearby, and, like, just seeing in general for, like, Bungo ones if people had done them, and I knew it popped up, and it was like, perfect! So, talking absolutely shit, she's read the first volume, and as she's tattooing, she's like, so, who's your favourite character? Have I met them yet? And I'm like, no! But you're currently tattooing them. I was like, see the one in the right? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, that's my favourite. He's my favourite. And I was like, he's great. You're going to love him when you get there. And, and just like, oh, Joyce. And she called acting out because she's like, oh yeah, so we got. And I was like, where have you gotten to? She's like, oh, I've only done the first volume, so we've just gotten to the Goffy Mafia boy. I was like, Atagawa. I was like, oh. I just kind of wanted to be like, oh. I always call him emo, like Victorian emo boy. But I'll take the Goffy still works. But honestly, we absolutely talked so much nonsense. Like, literally, I'm, like, see the clips I have of, like, partial stages of, like, here's the stencil, here's the line art, here's some filling. In the background, you're just hearing us talk about absolute rubbish. Like, we were starting talking about Arcane, and then we got on to cryptids, and then the question of, if you were a cryptid, what would you be? So, I ended up saying Cthulhu. And that was us. We started, and then talking about how Mothman is essentially a very top tier cryptid to want to be. And, like, other, like, nonsense. And I don't think I've ever laughed so much in a tattoo, like, session. Like, see the manga volume that I brought with me? I never even looked at it. Never even touched it. We were talking that much shite for, like, an hour and a half. I didn't even need to look at it. Because I even had the plan of being like, oh look, here's the manga and here's the panel that it's from and whatnot, and being like that kind of cool snazzy way. But yeah, that did not work out in the appointment. I also forgot to take like a video of like her actual like setup, because on her like wall bit she has it plastered in little like manga panels like from all these different characters. It looks so fucking cool, and I completely forgot. Like, why did I even bother? Honestly, just so fucking hyped. Like, just the fact I was getting a tattoo, it was just like, ah. But so also the like the very, very nice part of all this is, like, the studio, like, if you obviously, like, booking an appointment, you have to obviously put, like, your birthday and everything like that. So I got an email on my birthday being like, oh, hey, happy birthday. Here's a voucher. If you book within, like, the next 3 months, you can have, like, £20 off, like, your next tattoo, or, like, £50 off if you do, like, a full day. And I'm just like, ooh. And, well, I did ask. It's like, so Celia, when you open up your books, because I would really like to use this voucher on you. Like, honestly, I have made the best decision in finding her and like going to her, because I don't think I'll have as much fun as like I would anywhere else getting this done. Oh, I honestly can't wait already just for her to open the book, just so that I can just book in for like near like the end of the year. and just have a stupid, like, fun time whilst I'm getting stabbed in my leg. Oh, but yeah, like, we were booked in for like 2.5 hours or something like that. 2 hours to 2.5 hours. The tattoo actually took about an hour and 15 minutes or something like that, like the actual session itself. Like, I was in there for like an hour and a half, and then like the 15 minutes like doing like paperwork and like doing adjustments, and then I was just like talking and in pain and whatnot. But like, so efficient. But it didn't really feel bad for me personally. Like, I could obviously feel it happening. It wasn't like I didn't feel anything. Like, there was pain, but it wasn't as bad as like some of my other tattoos that I've had. So, but the time went by so quickly, and I did not believe what. See, when she was done, and I looked at the time, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I did not think it went that quickly, and it was just. But honestly, I had the best time. So, if you look for her, she's on Instagram, and that's how you kind of book through her, like through her Instagram and whatnot, and she posts when she's going to open her books and whatnot. So it's at black_rabbit_tattoo. And obviously I'll put details and whatnot, because honestly, if you want a manga tattoo and you're like in Scotland, you're obviously Glasgow area, mwah, highly recommend, because this is basically like her core, like, kind of speciality. Like, she does like anime, manga, and like gaming geeky tattoos. So obviously a lot more people are now going for like the manga tattoos and whatnot, but recommend, and you'll get like such silly, stupid banter, and it's just the best. So see if you like silly conversations, there you go. Like, she kept apologizing, like, I'm so sorry if I'm like weirding you out, and I'm just like, no, this is literally the best. Like, oh, I honestly loved it. Like, I'm just like, you are mental and I love you. And she has like amazing tattoos like on herself as well. Honestly, they're so stunning. Like, I'm actually so jealous she has so many, but she just looks so amazing with all of them. Like, mwah, so good. But yeah. So after my little session was done, literally just walking around Glasgow, I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go manga shopping. And I got a couple wee things. I even got some mystery manga packs. So I'm gonna open them in another wee video. So that'll be the next wee video. But yeah. Obviously, as time progressed, obviously the tattoo is just starting to like, hi, I want to now bleed. So luckily it was more towards when I was going home. I noticed that a little bit of blood was like coming out my, and then as I was like walking up like one of the streets near my house, I noticed there was like some guys that were just like looking at my leg, and it turned out that my trousers had kind of came up slightly, obviously revealing said tattoo, and the fact that there's a wee bit of like blood coming. Like, it wasn't like major, it's not like majorly like dripping and all that, it's just like a wee bit. But I was just like, cool, I need to get that sorted out. And there was like a wee bit of blood on my trousers. I was like, just typical. But I wore them like I knew that was gonna happen. That was the thing. Like, you're walking around, like, plasters and all that can't like contain everything, especially when you're walking and you're bending, and especially sitting down in a bus and whatnot, or bending down to try and look at bloody books on a shelf. But yeah, it was then fun the next day at work, because obviously a tattoo is a wound essentially, so body being like, what the actual fuck have you done to your body? So it was a bit red and a bit sensitive, so I'm literally trying hard not to like lean on it, and it doesn't help that my instinct is to literally kneel on that leg, not the other leg. So I'm literally like, all you can hear me in work, like whilst I'm doing my job and whatnot, is just go because I'm literally trying to put down that leg, and I'm like, no, I need to do that one. And then if I do need to really go down, look, like I'm like my legs like spread out like that, so that the tattoo is like there, and I'm trying not to put it onto the ground, so like it's just balancing. Yeah, it was. I looked great after that. uh, but nah, at the moment, fingers crossed, touch wood, everything here was the best. It stays that way, and it doesn't get any worse. But the healing's going well, thankfully. Swellings went down, rednesses went down. It looks so good. I love it so much. And the fact that I'm already planning like where the next one is and what the next one is going to be is just put me in such a good mood. I'm debating about whether I go instantly for another Bungo one, because I do have another Bungo panel that I want, or do I go with the different one because the original plan had to change because of the sizes, because I didn't really know what the best size were like for manga panels so you can get good details. So obviously I have to readjust all the sizes that I was thinking about, and like where they're all now going to go on my leg. But I am so buzzing, and it's just like, yes, all the money on the leg. It just works out nicely. It's like, here, birthday present. Just give me like a wee tenner towards it, and then at Christmas, just give me a tenner towards the tattoo. It's what I want. It makes me happy. You don't need to worry about thinking of anything, because I don't really care if you don't give me a physical thing. If you give me a tenner towards my tattoo, yay! Everyone's happy. But yeah, I'm rather annoyed with myself that I did not vlog as well as I was hoping to, because hence why I tried to do other little ones to try and get practice, because I really wanted to do this one justice, because I was so excited for this, because I've had this booked since February. But hey, what can you do? You never know. See, the next one, if I do another one, I might be better then. Oh, but yeah, so there we go. I am now stuck with Bungo for the rest of my life now, and it's that fucking panel that I picked. I love it. Like, I just love the fact that like I now technically have a violent looking tattoo on me because there's a knife. Oh, yeah, I love it. I'm so happy. Can you tell? But anyway, that was just a wee silly thing that I did. I say a silly thing that I did. It's been planned for like a year by this point. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, there's my wee journey in getting a wee anime tattoo that I've wanted for ages. Like I just love getting geeky tattoos, and I just want more, because I think geeky tattoos are like the best kind of tattoos, because it's just like stuff that you love and passionate about. So yeah. So anyway, until next time, I'm AJ, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.